Happy Vlogmas Day 9.
Yeah, it's day 9 already. It's going by fast. You look great this morning.
Well, thank you.
And you're wearing a Santa pin. Wow.
This is a Dr. Dray original. From
Very
when she was
festive.
into sculpting.
Yeah, I miss that. Yeah.
And then, you know, if you drop it, it's going to break.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's a craft I always really enjoyed a lot.
You're good at it.
And I get tempted to get back into it. But I kind of have to rein in my habits. Otherwise I take on too much. But yeah, we're here at Whole Foods. One of you guys commented, they commented when I was complaining about the Starbucks coffee in the Thanksgiving vlog. Someone left a comment that they used to work at Starbucks, and the problem is that there's just not that much demand for the drip coffee. This is kind of what I always suspected, and so they alternate between brewing it and then it sits there, and sometimes it gets burnt because nobody really is ordering it.
And you always notice
Yeah.
the burnt flame.
Yeah.
So when you get an Americano, it's drip coffee, it's not espresso?
No, it's espresso when you order an Americano. And I used to get exclusively Americanos there because they were pretty good, but lately those have been, too, depending on where you go.
Yeah, I think they're branching out too much and leaving coffee behind.
Well, it's just unfortunate that
It seems like people don't really drink black coffee or drip coffee. They want some sort of glorified milkshake.
I'd like to know what your viewers think about instant coffee. You know that I've made the switch at home to just using instant
you're doing
coffee.
the instant Bustelo.
Is it adulterated in some way?
I don't know.
Is it okay? Because it sure works for me.
Yeah, I happen to think the instant Bustelo, I've had it at your house a few times, and I think it tastes pretty good.
The instant, is it Nescafe?
Mm-hmm.
That one's good also. But I just wonder if there's some taboo about instant. You know, not actually brewing the coffee. Put that in.
Yeah, I like the Starbucks Vias. They're pretty good as
Oh,
instant.
yeah.
They're really good. They're also good in baking. If you bake brownies, it's always good to put a little espresso powder in your brownie mix or anything like a chocolate cake mix. It really makes the taste of the chocolate come through a lot better.
It's good.
And the Starbucks Vias work in a pinch if you don't have any like brewed espresso around.
Well, our Whole Foods coffee is delicious.
Yeah, Whole Foods coffee is consistently good. What did you get this morning?
I
Something a little
got,
different, huh?
The tofu scramble with hash browns and plátanos in the bottom, potatoes, and then some fruit for dessert.
Ooh, looks good. Okay, so I got some zucchini noodles and some quinoa, and I topped it with some sesame seeds and turmeric, and then I've got some of that beet slaw in there, and some of the hash brown potatoes on the bottom.
Doesn't that look good?
Yeah.
did a good-
Veggie pack. It's a veggie stack.
It looks like art. It looks like a piece of artwork.
You know what?
Vegan place you'd really like to go to if we ever go back to New York? They have a vegan sushi place.
Oh wow.
And it's really fun. It's like they use purple rice, and it's just colorful veggies wrapped up in rolls. But it's really pretty. I forget what it's called. Those of you from New York will know what I'm talking about. But it's a fun place to go if you visit there. I have to think of the name.
I'll have to put that on the bucket
If I think of the
list for New York City.
If I think of the name, I'll put it down here. I'll Google it when I get home, and I'll put it here
Will you tell
somewhere.
me so I can put it on my
Yeah.
list?
Oh, I also got some kale in there too. I haven't had kale in a
Forgot
while.
everything you put in there?
Yeah, I forgot to show that. But it's kind of like eating pasta. I've got acorn squash and zucchini, and this beet slaw they have is really good because they put pomegranate seeds and grapes in it.
They do a good job with their food.
How are your potatoes?
A little greasy.
A little greasy. Sometimes they overdo it with oil. But
You really are a fan of potatoes.
I had a friend once who used to say that he never met a potato he didn't like. And I think I'm going along that path.
Yeah, you really like them. How do you like being a vegan? You've been sort of a vegan since Harvey.
I haven't really noticed any sacrifice about
You
it.
kind of like it.
And I don't know if I have the advantage because I live by myself, but my grocery bill is way less.
For sure.
You know, it's almost shocking how much different it is.
So it's a rainy, gloomy day out, but we're gonna go to the movies. What are we gonna see?
The man who invented Christmas, of course.
You've been wanting to see
I've
that.
been wanting to see it. I'm so glad we're gonna go.
Yeah, I'm excited.
Because I was worried that we'd let too much time go by and then Christmas would be here and I wouldn't be in the mood to see it anymore.
Here's the movie we're gonna go see, The Man Who Invented Christmas. Dan Stevens, Christopher Plummer, and Jonathan Pryce. Hey, look, they have $5
Yeah, I saw
tickets
that.
on 12 p.m. on Saturdays for
That's a fun thing.
Ooh, Gremlins.
Remember that?
I do. A Christmas Story on December
Here's
2nd.
another one I want to see.
Murder on the Orient
Yeah, it's
Express.
a remake of that movie.
Well, I really like the movie.
Oh, it's gonna be one of my Christmas. You know, I already want to get the DVD to have.
Yeah.
But I'm wondering if by the time next Christmas comes around, there'll be so much streaming.
You may be
won't
able to
even
get
need
it.
to purchase
Yeah.
a hard copy anymore. But yeah,
Yeah, it would be great if they put that one on.
I want
Netflix
to
or Amazon.
put that on my list. Though. Did you like it?
Yeah, I really liked it. It's really good. I recommend it, don't you?
Yes.
It's a good one. Very nice movie for the holidays.
Anyone who's a fan of Downton Abbey will love the main actor because he was in Downton Abbey.
Yeah, it was
really
good.
good.
I enjoyed it. Yeah, I want to watch Downton Abbey now. I've never seen it. But it's good.
Yeah.
So we came over to Pepper Tree Veggie. It's a vegan buffet, veggie buffet. You've never been here before.
No, I'm really glad we came here.
Yeah, it's really good. And they have the vegan sushi just like I was describing this morning.
Yeah.
The place, you guys, that I was talking about this morning is called Beyond Sushi. And they have vegan sushi rolls that are kind of like this with the purple rice. But I got a little veggie fritter here and some kale, carrots, cucumber, eggplant, some curried tofu, and squash, and some edamame, and then this veggie soup. And you got,
The eggplant looks really
it
good.
does look good, yeah.
And then I got these little dumplings.
Oh yeah, the veggie dumplings.
And these are fritters of some sort. I'm not sure what.
Yeah, I got those.
And I don't know. This is maybe quince.
I think so.
But
Yeah,
what do
I
you-
think that's one of the desserts. They have desserts too.
Yeah.
You got some bok choy too.
Yeah, the bok choy looked good, didn't it? Doesn't it?
And
There's
some of
lettuce
the fried
underneath.
rice.
I'm
Cool.
starting to use your method of putting the greens underneath.
Well, hey guys, I just got out of the shower. I'm losing one of these little doohickeys here, but this, you guys, these are the little individual sheet mask, targeted sheet masks that I got in my NMNL box, and I thought it'd be fun to do them today. These, basically, just on a first impression, are really awesome. They're super hydrating. I think they're fragrance-free. I don't know if somebody can help me out ingredient-wise here. If you guys can you see where? I think they're fragrance free, okay? They smell fragrance free. They feel and smell and, you know, going on exactly like the Hada Lavo sheet mask, but just kind of cut to go to the, you know, sort of specific areas of the face, like under your eyes. I think these are wonderful. That box is turning out to be awesome. There are a lot of excellent goodies in there. The box is sort of a blessing and a curse because, you know, some things are so fantastic and then it's like I can't find them online, and how am I ever going to get them back into my life? That shampoo that I got in the first box, I'm still relishing that. It's wonderful. The Arubio shampoo. I love that sunflower honey cleansing lotion, excuse me. That is really phenomenal. Love to know the ingredients in that. As far as I can tell from what I've been told, it's exclusively like royal jelly and sunflower seed extract, which is relatively okay. No fragrance, and I think it's awesome. I'd love to talk more about it so long as I can get my eyes on a full ingredient list before I completely endorse it. But these, just on a first impression, are likewise a win. They're super hydrating. I thought it'd be fun to do these because I still get a fair number of questions about you know, dark under eye circles and also puffiness under the eyes. You know, I have a separate Q&A about dark under eye circles, and I'd love to make one in the future about, you know, kind of swelling under the eyes and puffy eyes and saggy under eyes and what you can do for that. But there's really not much, honestly. But probably one of the most offensive things and contributing factors to both concerns is irritating substances that you're putting, either intentionally putting on your eyes or inadvertently putting in and around your eyes. Okay, so makeups, eye creams, eye creams that have a lot of irritating substances in them, makeups that you may have developed an allergy to. These can all just kind of cause persistent irritation, and when the skin around the eyelids becomes irritated kind of on a persistent basis, it leads to discoloration very easily and can contribute to dark under eye circles. It also leads to tissue swelling. That's a consequence of inflammation. So that swelling can give you that appearance of the puffy eyes, and it also can contribute to discoloration. Some of discoloration, though, is simply the bone structure of your face and, you know, the way your eye sockets are situated. So, you know, that's just the way that you're made if you've been plagued with that your entire life. And, you know, lighting plays a role in that for sure, as far as if you know, look above or below, they're going to be more dramatic. But the fewer things that you, you know, intentionally put around your eyes, generally the better off you are in terms of the dark under eye circles. These kind of hydrating, the other thing is stuff that you're inadvertently getting on your eyes by virtue of touching the area. I mean, we all touch our eyes, okay? I mean, it's you can't tell me you go through your day without, you know, touching your face at least once or twice. Everyone does it regardless of how disciplined you are. And probably a big offender is stuff that you're, like nail polishes and nail lacquers, and also perhaps things that you are using either like as hand creams or retinoids that you might be using on the backs of your hands. I'm losing a little hydration here. Retinoids that you may be using on the back of your hands and, you know, rubbing on your hands and then touching around your eyes. The retinoid's too irritating for around the eyes. It can cause some problems. So be really, really hyper vigilant and kind of conscientious of what you're putting on your hands and subsequently touching to your face. The other thing is, if you know you're outdoors, particularly gardeners and, you know, people in areas where there's a lot of pollen and things, that stuff settles on your eyelids and eyelashes and can contribute to persistent irritation. Here as I'm talking, this is a situation where I think you would be blessed. You would be better served by using that silicone overlay. But anyways, if you're outdoors a lot, pollens and things that can settle on the eyelids, and they can get trapped in the eyelashes and cause some chronic irritation. Personally, I find that I have had less just kind of eye allergies and itching ever since I started doing that double cleanse method with the oil-based Hada Labo cleansing oil. I really found that I have much less, you know, I used to be somebody, I have kind of seasonal allergies. I'm a seasonal allergy sufferer, and I'm somebody who's really sensitive to pollens and things, and I've always kind of, you know, had to fight the urge to kind of do like this. And ever since I've been doing that, I swear that has really, really been reduced drastically. So I think that just helps to remove those exogenous aeroallergens and, you know, pollutants and things from the lashes and the skin around the eyes, and helps quite a bit. The other major offender, both for swelling and discoloration, though, is a high sodium diet. And you know, here in the U.S., I can say for sure. I don't know what in the countries that you're viewing me from, maybe your dietary choices are less, on the convenience end, but a lot of our convenience foods are laden with sodium, okay? And that salt, has major consequences on your health. That's well known, but also your skin, okay? High salt diets can definitely contribute to discoloration under the eyes, as well as kind of puffy under eye circles, that water retention, kind of fluid changes, fluid stays there, and so that can definitely play a role. So pay attention. It's not necessarily the salt that you're adding to your food. If you salt, use salt in cooking, that doesn't tend to be the magnitudes of what you find in these packaged foods. And packaged foods, guys, they're just like all the BS in Sephora as far as the labeling and the creams. They may tell you that okay, this is an organic bar of goodness and it's all good and everything. You flip the thing over and the sodium's like 2/3 of your daily sodium account. And depending on how active you are and kind of your body habits, that can really creep up to a high level and probably contribute to the discoloration under your eyes. It may be organic, but it's still high sodium and still with the same consequences. It may be a non-GMO salt, but nonetheless it can still be problematic. So don't be fooled. Not everything that is labeled as all natural and healthy necessarily is completely innocuous. So be conscientious. I always try to advocate you guys be a conscientious consumer. That being said, I am completely ignorant as to what is in this by virtue of not being able to read the ingredient list. So I like these on a first impression, but this is really a challenge for me, guys, with this box. I love it. These products, some of the products I really fall in love with. The ones I don't fall in love with are the ones that I don't try because they're the makeup stuff. If this was an exclusive skincare box, I would probably go through the whole thing. Honestly, I would like it better if it were just skincare and not makeup, because I'm not really a makeup person or know anything about what I'm talking about in that regard. But these are phenomenal. Here, let's just peel the under eye ones off here. Oh, they feel nice. So anyways, guys, I hope you enjoyed the vlog today. I'm going to leave these on a little bit longer because I feel like I lost a little bit. I'm going to conclude the vlog here, guys. I hope you enjoyed it. Give this video a thumbs up. Share it with your friends. Oh, I look like Santa Claus, right? Sorry, I had to interrupt the outro there. I look like ho, ho, ho. Share it with your friends. And as always, don't forget, sunscreen and subscribe.